Hi, I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout. I'm over on Faithful Avenue with Rod himself, of course, taking a look at what's new in the showroom here. And you know what? It just goes from one exciting week to another, because we're looking forward to all kinds of great stuff. There's a couple new cars we're going to check out today.
Yep.
Something that is absolutely wild and stunning. Another cool car that was ready to hit the road. But we're going to be hitting the road to Regina.
Couple days.
Yeah.
Can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Majestic. I think it's the 56th.
I just looked at the poster. I don't remember.
Majestic's big car show happening in Regina, Evraz Place. It is both Saturday and Sunday. I think it's 9 to 9 and then 9 to 5 the second day.
Exactly.
I'm going to be there with my own car, my 69 Buick Electra, and you're going to be bringing something.
I'm not sure what yet. It'll be a surprise. I haven't even figured it out.
We're not even going to give it away yet. So if you're in the Regina area or in your Saskatoon and you're going to go for the show, make sure you come see us and say hi and everything like that.
Also the swap meet too, remember?
Oh yeah.
Same time.
That's right. And there's a very good swap meet.
Lots of people go down for that. So
yeah, it's an excellent time there. It's in kind of one of the other halls, but it's all around Evraz Place.
It's the old Stinky Hall where the Majestic is in the brand new hall, which is nice.
The old Stinky Hall.
Well, it was stinky. Oh, that's a stinky hall. They have like the livestock show.
I know. You walk in and there's just that whiff of farm. Hey, let's start with looking at what's new around here, and we'll get to some more fun stories we've got for you today. Okay, so we're gonna swivel around here. We're gonna look at something that was built around here.
Yeah, it was built in around Martinsville area. Actually, only about a mile from where I live.
Yeah.
I've been drooling over this car for years actually. It's a gorgeous car. A lot of people from the Saskatoon area will recognize this car, and I'm honored to have it in our showroom.
We're talking about a 1937
Chev Coop.
Look at that. Holy cow. Okay, so who built this?
This is Ken Peters. He used to own K&M Auto Body in Martinsville.
He's the K from the K&M Auto Body.
Exactly. So spent 6 years building the car. So as a owner of a body shop, you can imagine what the car is like. The whole chassis is painted and polished, just like the paint. It's just awesome. Like, I can't even explain it. You
look at this. Look at this. Now, let's dive under here first, because this is just amazing.
LS2.
Every piece. I mean, of course, yeah, it's a Corvette LS2, right?
Yeah.
But even every piece, like look at the pulley for the belts. Even they are color matched. Even right here. I think that's a transmission dipstick. It's color matched to the body. It is unbelievable.
It's too bad that you couldn't see the chassis on this car. I've got a picture of the chassis on the website, but it's just a phenomenal car.
Man.
Willwood four-wheel disc brakes, and it's almost like a speechless kind of a car. You got to see it.
It really is. It's a really cool, kind of burnt orange color. How about you open some doors for us? Can we do that?
It's kind of a funny story with these seats. When he was building the car, my wife had a 2010 Camaro at the time.
Okay.
And it had cloth interior. So I found some leather interior for her, so I bought that and sold her original seats to Ken, and that's what these seats are. So these are my wife's 2010 Camaro seats.
Look at this, suicide doors.
And we gotta mention, Jay, too, this car is all steel. All steel. He went to Great Lakes. He could have ordered like the fiberglass fenders.
Yep.
But no, he kept them steel. That was his purpose on the bill, was to keep it all steel.
Holy.
Which I think that makes a huge difference.
This, wow. I love the sort of tan cream interior. Look at this, look at the snake skin.
This interior was done by Buck Burrowman, Buck's Place.
Yep.
Before he moved to BC.
Wow.
Gorgeous interior. Lots of room in the back too. You got some picture duffel bag or whatever.
Yeah, there actually is. Well, there's a trunk in this thing too, right?
Yep.
I mean, there's like you could travel in this. Custom console. The gauges are beautiful. Steering wheel's gorgeous.
There's a backup camera too.
It's just, it is finished so well in here. This is, there are some times you see customs and the body's done really well. Interior is sort of, this is one of those ones that just blows you away.
This is the complete package. And it's got just over 2,000 miles on the build. So you know that it runs and drives.
That's right.
But this is, I don't say this very often, but this is one car. If I can scrounge enough pennies in the next little bit, I'm going to keep this for myself. Take it offline. So if you want to buy it, you better get down here quick.
That's right. Rod's heartbeat has increased over this one.
It has. I even sent pictures to my wife.
Man, look at, wow, just look. Just look. I like, you know, they does nice things like just little touches, adds that.
Let me pop the trunk
high mount brake light there. This is like almost like can Rod open the hood, it's can Rod open the trunk. Oh, okay, there we go.
And backup light's kind of neat. It's right here. The backup camera is right in that little hole there.
Well, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, backup camera.
Cool. Oh, wow. Even the trunk.
So behind one is the amplifier, the subwoofer, and the other one's the battery. I got a bit of storage back there too, but
I mean, look at this, you know. It's just pristine. I guess fuel filler right there, obviously. Oh man, wow. Color combination is phenomenal. Suicide doors, everything's finished so well. It's just, and there it is.
Yeah.
K&M Auto Body.
That's for your satellite.
Yeah, I was noticing these little guys hiding back here in the windows.
One's for satellite, one's for GPS, I believe. I don't know. I think maybe it might be for the Speedo.
Right. Or it might have just GPS in that little screen in there too, right?
Could be, yeah.
Could have that as well.
And well, Ken told me today what those two were, and I only remember one of them. So. But yeah, this is one of my favorite hot rods we've had the whole year.
Wow. Yeah. Cool color, great build, local build. Yeah, it really doesn't get any better. Over that corner.
Oh yeah, this one.
The Glitz. Now we're just going to talk about this. We've videoed this car before, but this is taking a road trip, isn't it?
It is. We just started getting cleaned up. Started polishing. Our new employee, kind of an all-star in Saskatoon. We'll keep that for later. But he started polishing on this on Saturday.
Well, okay, because I saw this before, and it looked good, but now it looks like $1 million. It really does.
Pops out like crazy.
Holy
right?
cow! I mean, I know you're watching the video and you're thinking, well, yeah, sure, it looks good, but really, with the eyes, it makes your eyes bug right out. It's so beautiful.
He only started polishing just the back. We haven't even started the hood or the top or nothing. Just up to here.
Yeah, I can see just a little bit of haze here. I know in the video you can't, but
that's not, and this is.
Holy, oh, man. Okay, so
anyway, so this cool build, as you know, the Resto Mod. We already talked about this one. The 9-inch, the Hotchkiss, coilovers, blah, blah, blah. It's going to Bear Jackson.
No way.
Yeah, it's booked in for Las Vegas in June.
Cool.
We might send one more down yet, I'm not sure, but this is already booked for sure. So we're getting it all spiffed up and cleaned up so it'll look good under the lights.
Yeah, well, it's gonna do one heck of a job of that, that's for sure.
I don't think I'm gonna be down there in person. It's too hot for this little ginger down there. Can't handle the heat.
Roasted Rod.
I'll watch from my couch.
Exactly. Now, we saw this at Dragons, okay? And if you were there, you would have seen, of course, the big purple dinosaur here. But also, we saw this at Dragons. And this is going on a road trip too.
Yep, this gentleman had come down to the show because he wanted to make sure that he fit in the car. And he did, and we made a deal, so this is leaving our shop.
Wow.
Well, it should have already been left. A couple issues we had.
Okay, yeah, there's a story because you also bought a new rig.
Well, there's two stories. One, this one was supposed to go away, but our main deck truck broke down today, so we're getting that fixed. That's one problem. Hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow. But we bought another rig out in Vancouver. We bought a Kodiak, like a 4500 with a sleeper on a bigger truck, and a 48-foot trailer to haul 2 cars, 3 small ones. It looks really cool. The whole unit looks like impressive.
And they're like almost, you know, the trailer's almost brand new. The truck's in phenomenal shape.
But coming back, our driver had some problems. He blew a tire in Vermilion. He got a used tire put on, rolled into Lloydminster, and there's some electrical problems with the airbags. So he's stuck in Lloydminster. We just called out a 24-hour service guy to go help him out. And we have 2 cars in the trailer. I thought we were going to be back here to showcase for today's video, but we'll have something for next week. And one of those cars might be in Regina.
Cool. And I mean, you're having a tour come through here tonight too.
Well, that too. Okay, so we're doing the video now. Within like an hour, we're going to have the Antique Car Club come through as a shop tour.
Yep.
There's going to be 65 people coming through the shop.
Going and looking around through all this cool stuff.
And then we'll have the other shop across the street all open too, so they'll be able to go back and forth.
Right.
To see what's what.
So it's too bad they're not here for that, but you know, stuff happens.
things happen, and everyone's safe, and it's all good. But
That's right. That's right.
he'll be back later on tonight. So
Let's take a look at our second feature car tonight, and that is this.
1965. You know what? I call it a Chevelle Malibu. Some people just call it a Malibu. I'm not really sure.
Well, because it technically is labeled a Malibu SS, right? That's back there in that corner.
But even the El Caminos were called Chevelle El Camino. Like it's in that 64, 5 range, even into the 6s, you got, with the wording was a little different.
I'm sure you're like Gary the Gear or Calvin Jansen, Calvin the old car doctor, would know exactly, the details with...
Please comment on that too.
look at this, first equipped, that's cool.
So this is an actual real 138 VIN, so it's a real SS car, 327, 4-speed.
We'll take a little look in here. So it's looking pretty nice. Oh, look at that.
Buckets console.
Yeah, beautiful. Buckets console, 4-speed. Really nice interior.
Pretty tidy car, yeah.
Yeah, it's very handsome.
Butternut yellow.
That's very nice. I like it.
Tidy underneath the hood too. Nice driver.
Yeah, headers.
It's better than a driver, I think, but it's a nice driving car.
Is it ever?
Starts and runs good.
Nice looking
looks
car.
good.
That's just a big, handsome brute is what that is,
Well, it's not as big as what you think it is.
No,
These are kind of a smaller, it's not like your normal newer Chevelles.
Yeah, I guess I say that it's not that big. You're right, but it's kind of I don't know. It's just a good looking.
Well, nothing as big as your car. I think your car wins out of anything in the shoulder. Well, maybe this purple one might be longer. Probably not.
We'd have to actually measure.
I think yours is longer.
It's like 19 feet and change.
That sounds really weird saying that, but anyway.
Oh, yours is bigger. Yeah, sure. All right, so we've got new stuff coming down the pipe right away.
Okay. You want the list?
Yeah, let's go for it.
66 Chevelle, 396 automatic, dark blue, white buckets and console.
Nice.
That should have been here already today, but maybe tomorrow. 1938 Ford hot rod. I can't call it a truck, but it's not a car. It's an ultra hot rod. It's kind of like the Ute, but it's got a roof and windows and air conditioning and a brand new build. That might be one of the ones we take to Regina. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you might just see it there. You never know.
And a really nice 98 Chev, 3-door extended cab, 2-wheel drive, lowered a little bit, just a minty truck. They're coming up a little bit.
Yeah, they are. They are becoming more collectible for sure.
86 F-150 short box stepside, totally redone. Every body panel, the chassis has been painted. It's like a show vehicle. 429 C6.
What's interesting, just before you get to keep going, is the 80s stuff is starting to come out of the woodworks now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like 5-8 years ago, it was just kind of old junk, and now we're seeing a change with that.
Big change, yeah.
Right? That's pretty cool.
As well as the square bodies, the same idea.
Even
right?
early 90s, starting to creep into
it is,
collectible territory.
Like the 98. I've got a few guys that are like, oh, you got a 98 coming in. 3-door. like back in the day,
used to just go see those in the lot.
Like that was like the crew cab back in the day. Oh, you got a 3rd door right on. It's easier getting in.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and we'd already talked about that Kodiak coming with the 48-foot trailer.
New rig, yep, cool.
Another one. Just did a deal today. It'll be, I'm not sure, next week probably. A 62 Pontiac Catalina.
Ooh.
This is about as close to a 100-point car you'll ever get. It's built in the States. It's an absolute, it needs to have mirrors underneath it. 39 tri-power.
Cool.
4-speed, like, check all the boxes.
Awesome.
It's unbelievable. But check the website because I'm going to have pictures of it soon on there. We already talked about the Majestics. That's about it.
Cool. Awesome. Well, hope the guys had enjoyed their tour tonight, and we will be seeing you, when you're watching this video, we'll be seeing you live from Majestics. We're going to be taking some tours around there. We'll talk about what you got on display. It's going to be a surprise for me. I don't even know what's going on.
Might be for me too.
That's right.
We'll see.
So we'll be meeting you out in Majestics. Come say hi, see us in the booth. You'll see me around my my big white land yacht as well. And otherwise,
yours is bigger, apparently.
And otherwise, we'll catch you next time on Hot Rod Hangout next week for a new update of what's coming up next.